Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Stormy and I am a professional freelance makeup artist, and today we're going to be going over Hailey's bridal look. This tutorial basically is not a full tutorial, but basically showing you how I achieved her base, her eyes, and her lips. I think these are really things that really make bridal makeup stand out, so this is just going to be a tutorial for that. First things first, I started off with prepping her skin, making sure that her skin is highly hydrated and very nourished. And I went into her eyebrows. I actually used an eyeshadow palette for this, the L.A Colors palette. And I went in with a color that actually matched her hair color. I did this to kind of make things really simple. And this really brought out a look to look very, very simple and very natural. Going into her eyes, I actually went in to set her eyes with E.L.F concealer, and I could have used like a eyeshadow primer, but I decided to use a concealer for this because I just love how it changes her eye color up there, and I just wanted to go with that. And I know that at the end of the makeup everything was going to come in together. So from there I went in to apply. I first off set, and then I went in to apply the eyeshadows, starting off with the glitters. I know normally people would apply just coming in with the matte powders first and then going into the eye glitter, but I actually started off with the glitter, and I think I did appreciate this technique a lot in terms of how I ended her look. So I started off with a really bright white eye glitter, just turning this off because I know I'm going to be working from the inner corner to the outer corner, and I know you can't see this well in the video, but I just really hope that you could see it. But I did start off with the brighter and then working into a very light silver goldish color in the middle of her eyes. You can see that's actually a different eye glitter that I was applying there. And for her eye contour, I did use colors. They were a little bit deep in earth tones, a little bit brown and dark as well. Also using the L.A Colors palette and Lacura palette. I'm actually gonna put this in the description below, so make sure to look at that. Next, I was actually going in with the eyeliner. I went in with all over upper waterline. I did apply the eyeliner. I did this to kind of give her eyes a little bit of pop because she has like beautiful bright eyes, and I just wanted that to be seen as possible. I'm going in with this brush, eyeliner brush that I bought from Yes Style, and I absolutely love how thin and little this brush is. You just really get that precision on her waterline, upper waterline. So I did do this. She has double eyelids, so the way that I applied this technique on her was quite different, and I just made sure that at the end of everything, whenever she opens her eyes or even closes her eyes, everything looked really good together. So that was quite a bit of a challenge, but I'm so glad that I did it. So moving on to our skin, this is so important in terms of bridal makeup. So first I did apply the E.L.F glow serum again, and then been working my way into with foundation. Using the Maybelline FITME foundation, I went in with this very lightly, and then in the process of doing that, I made sure that all of her spot, I literally went in one after the other, and I applied this concealer from Marin palette and just kind of touched everything with a brush lightly and gently, and you can see that that really made a difference on her. And I did blend that out and moving on to a concealer. But I just want to go back a little bit and just say, like, this is very crucial for bridal makeup. You have to make sure that you are going to every spot and kind of concealing it, not too much, but just little taps, and just kind of blending this together with the foundation. If you need to apply a little base of foundation again, you can go ahead and do this, but in a little amount. So moving on to concealer, I actually used the L'Oreal Paris 24 hours full wear, and I just kind of used a little bit, but it just did make a difference. And moving on to her bronzer, I didn't use a contour. I did use a bronzer for her because I believe that bronzer do have a lot of impact on bridal makeup than contour itself. Also contouring your nose, but not using the cream but the powder, and this really makes a difference because using a cream bronzer on her nose would make it too harsh, and so using a powder bronzer on her nose was the best. And actually did set her face and made everything look, you know, really good. And moving on to her lips, I used a brown shade and a little bit of orange and pink and just blended this together, and I absolutely love this final look. It was a lot of, trust me, believe me, I used like 15 minutes, 20 minutes just working on her lips, but this is the final look and I just absolutely loved this look. Let me know what you think in the comment below.